Hi guys, we're back again for another lecture. Y'all are now in chapter 13, how to interpret a 12 lead EKG. However, we're going to take things slow and step by step. The first thing that I want you guys to do is you're going to have to learn these electrocardiographic truths and your normal QRS deflections. Okay, you're going to need to know those in order to be able to um, get started with interpreting your 12 lead EKG. So let's go over those real quick. An electrical impulse traveling toward or parallel to a positive electrode writes a positive or upward QRS on the EKG. An impulse traveling away from a positive or toward a negative electrode writes a negative or downward QRS complex. An impulse traveling at a right angle to the positive electrode writes an isoelectric complex, which is one that is as much positive as it is negative. And if there's no impulse at all, then you don't have a heartbeat, so you just have a flat line. Okay. Our normal QRS deflections leads 1, 2, 3, AVL, and AVF should have a positive QRS complex, which means it should be pointing upward. AVR's QRS complex should be negative. It should be pointing downward. V1 and V2 should be negative. V3 and V4 should be about halfway up and halfway down, which gives you your isoelectric. And V5 and V6 should be positive. Okay, so here's an example of what those QRS look like on your strip. Here we have lead 1, 2, and 3. And here we see that they are positive. A QRS is positive. It's going upward, pointing upward. Our AVR, we said, should be negative, and it is. AVL is isoelectric. You see you have a point up and a point down. And then AVF is positive, and it's pointing upward. So for your assignment, I want you guys to make you a reference sheet listing these electrocardiographic truths and also listing your normal QRS deflections. And you will also draw a sample slide with those leads 1, 2, and 3, AVR, AVL, and AVF, and indicate the direction of your QRS. And guys, this is so important because it's always better to have a reference. I want you guys to create something that you can keep with you at all times. Like I said, it's always better to have a reference than to try to go by memory and make an error and then the test have to be repeated again. Okay? So that will be your assignment. And tomorrow we will pick up with another step. And I will see you guys then. Okay?